I'm Inga Morrisey, and I'm Assistant Principal International.
I'm Anne Meisner, and I'm the Principal here at MPW in Cambridge.
So I've been with MPW for about 12 years now, so it's a lovely place to work and it has amazing colleagues.
I've only been at MPW Cambridge since January, so I can say with absolute honesty that it's a very welcoming place to join, and I feel very at home here now already. Prior to being at MPW Cambridge, I was working in a large independent co-ed boarding school in the UK, which gave me a different experience, but it's been very lovely coming here and working with people here. I think MPW Cambridge has got two really key aspects to it. The first thing is it's in Cambridge, and that's a lovely place to be. It's a city which, although is large, isn't too large. So it's easy for students to find their way around, and it's a student-based city, and it's very beautiful and has got lots of history and is a centre of education. So I think from that perspective, MPW Cambridge is really lucky. The other thing for MPW Cambridge is it's small, and that's really important to us because we can get to know students properly, we get to know each individual, everybody knows everyone else, so we can keep an eye on them, we can guide them, we can find out what really makes them excited about their learning and help them develop that, each and every student.
Yes, we do. We're very proud of the fact that we have a diverse student body. We have students from all over the world, and that does include UK students, British local boys and girls from Cambridge. And in terms of international students, we welcome them from all over the world. So in the past, we've had students from 43 nationalities last year, I believe, and this year probably is very, very similar to that.
Maximum class is 9.
9.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
For A-level GCSE.
A-level GCSE, yes.
For A-levels, less than some subject less than 4 or 5.
It depends on the subject you're doing. So you might end up in a class of 1 or 2. You might end up in a class of 9. So, yes, exactly.
And I think that it is this small and very supportive environment at MPW that is a unique feature, as Anne said, of our school. The fact that we have students in lessons, very small groups, they get a lot of attention from their teachers. They can ask questions from day one, and every learner is an active learner here. So no one's just sitting passively in the class. Everyone is engaged from the very start of the lesson to the very finish.
We were really proud of our results this year. Our A-level students did really well, and we've got a significant number of A-stars and A's, and a lot of them achieved way beyond what one might have expected as well. Our students went off to the universities of their choice, and we're feeling very positive about those results. And our GCSE students equally, all the students who wanted to come back to us have come back to us, and others have gone on to other courses elsewhere, but again having achieved the grades that they wanted and often beyond.
Our international students live in student accommodation, and we have a partnership with an organisation called KSS, Kensington Student Services, and we have several locations here in Cambridge, and students choose to cycle or to walk to the school, so it's a nice little change home from home for international students from the day one when they arrive here. They are settling in and they have their little events and things like that. So we have student accommodation, so we don't have the boarding accommodation, it is a student accommodation.
About 20 minutes walking. Yeah. I think what's also nice is because we have a mix of domestic and international students, they're getting to know people from the local community as well, and I think that's really important, that when they come, the international students come to Cambridge, they're also getting to know people in Cambridge, and I think that adds something to their experience as well.
Oh, absolutely. We believe that learning doesn't stop in the class. We believe that learning carries on outside the classroom's walls as well. Our students have an opportunity to engage in a big variety of different activities that ranges from sports, badminton, volleyball, dodgeball, to Model United Nations, economics and finance clubs, science clubs, chess club, and we even go a mile above. We always let student council also be the voice, the representative for our school, and offer their thoughts on which extracurricular clubs they would like to run, and then we work closely with them, making sure that students have a chance to be part of that extracurricular enrichment program. and exercise their leadership skills, exercise their teamwork, and we always work closely with students on that.
It's a good opportunity for them.
I think the other thing is it goes back to being in Cambridge, because there are so many things going on here. So there's a very large sports centre just around the corner, the City Sports Centre. There are lots of talks. There are, just up the road from the Fitzwilliam Museum. So there's lots of things that they can go off and do as well, that aren't necessarily school things or college things, but that they can do individually. And I think that's really important as well, because it gives them an element of independence and an element of choice that perhaps they wouldn't get in some other school environments.
We offer different academic programs, and our international students are particularly welcome to join NCUK Foundation program. If their English language proficiency isn't quite there to enroll into one of our academic programs, be it Foundation, GCSE or A-level, we have a program called Pre-Program, and the focus of Pre-Program is to improve academic English, but also help students to start progressing in academic subjects as well, such as science. So they learn English for biology, English for chemistry, English for physics, so we have a science pathway, and also humanities, so we're learning English for history and English for business. So it's a lovely program that incorporates humanities, sciences, and of course that academic English that they need to have in order to progress to be it A-levels or foundation in the following academic year.
And we're very conscious as well that students coming here, if they don't speak English as a first language, that can be quite daunting. And so we're encouraging them all to try and speak English to each other as much as possible, but also those who speak English as a first language to recognise that sometimes it is a little bit more challenging if you don't speak English as a first language. But the more that everybody speaks it, the better they will become.
And of course enrichment helps with that as well. So when they play badminton together, our pre-program students play badminton with native boys and girls doing A-levels, GCSEs, and it is a lovely, beautiful way for them to mix, sort of start interacting informally and start using that spontaneous English that is so important for their success.
Would you like to say a final word to our audience?
I would say that if you do decide to send your child, be it a daughter or your son, to MPW Cambridge, they will be looked after really, really well. We have members of staff who have been here for many, many years. We love working with students, supporting them with their academic goals and aspirations, and we always have individual approach for every child.
As someone who's only been at MPW for about 9 months, I can say absolutely hand on heart that it is a really welcoming place and it's a fun place to be, and it's somewhere that people really do feel supported. And I'm very proud of the students and the staff that we have here, because I think that we do bring out the best in students, and I think that those students who left us in the summer have gone off into the world with really good qualifications and really well set up for their future life.